Okay, guys, listen up, please, guys. Now, we have a huge game coming up in Turkey against Besiktas. And if we win this game, we will be guaranteed Champions League football after Christmas. Now, we do not want to drop points here, find ourselves facing Atletico Madrid in the final group game, needing a result. Now, we've all heard stories about playing in Turkey. The fans are going to call you some nasty names. And they're going to call your mothers even worse, to be honest. But you can't let that affect your performance. We've got to be tough and not let that affect us. So what we're going to do today is we're going to practice just letting the insults slide right off, okay? So who wants to go first? Anybody? Big Mac. Selfless leader as always, mate. Okay, you ready? I'm sure you are, you big German, you Big Mac, see, you can't cry. You're letting it affect you. Boys, this is what we can't do. You've got to be tougher. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 15, Episode 8 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town. And today we go to Besiktas in Turkey. It is a huge Champions League game where we could guarantee ourselves getting out of the group. And before that, we're going to face Caernarfon in the league, a newly promoted team, a professional team. And we will face Rhys Williams. He will make his return to our home ground, to Bala Town. But we start in the medical centre, and the reason for that, we've got no new injuries, but look at all these match fatigue players between the international break last episode and then having to play league fixtures through that. We have a combination of both international players and a lot of the players that we sort of rely on to play, sort of the second stringers, they're all match fatigued. So we're not in a great place coming into this Caernarfon game, so it's going to be a tricky one. Because we need to make sure, obviously, we have our strongest team available, fit, ready to go when we do go and play Besiktas. Now, there's 3 games to catch you up on since we were last with Bala Town. Of course, we had the Wales episode last time out. So we've got, as I said, 3 games to catch you up on. All of them are in the league, and we start with Barry Town. We went in front early through Joel Tony, and we're 2-0 up moments later when Tony tucked away a loose ball before he completed his hat-trick early in the second half. Barry pulled one back, and JJ got a 4th in stoppage time. So we were just too good in this one. Joel Tony, absolutely unstoppable from a set piece. JJ with a penalty, then missed the penalty a moment later. He could have had 2 penalties in stoppage time. But ultimately you can see they dominated the game and put up a really, really good display. Next up, still in the league, of course, it was against Haversford-West. So we didn't play badly necessarily in this one, we just couldn't score to save ourselves. Big Mac went up front, Denny Gami played, Bukley was man of the match. Of course, this is why Bukley and Gami were not, unfortunately, able to play in the Greece game. But, yeah, I mean, look at that, 7 key passes for Bukley. We ripped them to shreds, we just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. So you could argue at home against newly promoted team, those are silly drop points. Final game to catch you up on was against newly professional FM20. Big Mac gave us an early lead. Jazabowski tucked away our second from Fermin's saved shot. Ballerini played in Macmire early in the second half for our third, before Juan Arias made it 4-0. Joel Tony got a 5th, and Ashley Savage got his first goal for Bala in stoppage time. So this was a really, really good performance. Big Mac with a double, Jazabowski, Arias with a stunning free kick, Tony and Ashley Savage, the young defender with his first goal for the club. Quick look at him, trending the wrong way there, but he's a decently talented youngster. Missed a penalty as well through Freshie. He had a poor game, actually. We ended up having to take him off. But yeah, Arias ran the show, and it was, as I said, a really good performance against a decent FM20 side. If you go and have a look and see what all that means for the league table, we are second. We have 3 games in hand. We're only 3 points back of Kef and Druid, so we're in a decent position. You can see Caernarfon there are in 4th, so they are far from being the worst team in this league. And you can see the Champions League groups there. You can see we've got Caernarfon Town in the Welsh Cup 3rd round. That's a new addition from last episode. And then, of course, we've got Montrose coming up in the Iron Brew as well. Obviously, Atletico Madrid have to play Celtic. So if we win, one of these 2 teams has to drop points. Ideally, I think it would be Celtic or draw if we can win, because draw would always be perfect, because we'd go top. We just need to draw Atletico Madrid in the final group game to top the group, and that would open up some opportunities for us moving forward, wouldn't it? But let's have a look and see what we're doing here against Caernarfon. So we are the favourites, as you would expect. 42 wins, 5 draws, and 3 defeats. They, of course, have beaten us in cup games before. Tom James is their manager. Decent enough manager. He's been here for just over a year. Took them, of course, up to promotion last season. An attacking standard style of play. We can see here we're expecting not necessarily the bus park, but they've got a couple of our ex-players there as well, with Buchland, of course, up top. They did beat Aberystwyth last time out. We can see their positional heat map there, their passing network, and their key passers as well. And this is the team that we are sending out to hopefully get 3 points. It is Thiel in goal. It's Gurke and KDH. Ballerini, he's tied, but he's the only real option to go down the right. Parry goes down the left. Brewerton and York, we need to get them playing together for us, so we're going to force them in there today. And Gary Turpey's going to get the start. He is a good youngster that's developing quickly. Got capped at under 21 level this international window just gone, so he's ready to go. Evans is going to play the on-Gonch role for us. He needs to have a good game. He hasn't always produced for us. It's going to be Big Mac and Isaac going up top. Allmark's on the bench along with Lewis, Jazabowski, Buckley, Moore, Savage and McCarthy. Let's get out there. So I do have a few of our old players here. Gordon is their old goalkeeper. Dale Morgan, who we had for a few seasons. Williams, obviously. Buchland up top. There's quite a few ex-Bala Town players there. Is that McGonigal, I should say. He's there as well. The wizard. Was it Professor McGonigal? Anyway, that's a name from the past, isn't it? Let's have a look here and see what we want to say. Gomez says, go out there, prove a point. All right, so let's go with an assertive. Let's keep the win going. Let's go with some passionate, we have faith. And hopefully this will get a good reaction and not a pressurized reaction from them. I'm still toying around with what we need to do to try and get the right response. Afen Lido, I think this is what I said. I can't actually remember now, but it's certainly what I meant to say. So let's hope it actually was what I said. And we got a quick start against them. That hasn't happened on this occasion. So, not ideal. What we don't want is for us to get frustrated here. Let's keep telling him to get creative. We've got Turpey over a free kick. Could he be about to bend one in for us? I haven't seen him take a free kick before. It's decent. It just didn't quite come back, did it? Otherwise, it looked okay. It looked like it threatened to come back and just kind of did the old left-right thing. Here we go. York and Brewerton. We need them, as I said, to start playing together. There's a good ball up there for Isaac. For Big Mac. Can Big Mac pull a ball back across? He cannot. He loses out. It's cleared away. And we should pick that up with KDH. And let's see what he can do. He goes all the way back to Thiel. And, well, we can build again here. Gurke has it now. He comes forward under very little pressure. Out wide there for Parry. Can he get across into the box? He's got a man there with him. He's toying with him. He gets it in. Big Mac's there. And Big Mac plants the header in the back of the net. His 6th of the season. He should be getting more than that, shouldn't he? He's playing a lot of league games as well. But it doesn't matter. He's putting that one in the back of the net. It's 1-0, 21 minutes gone. And, well, hopefully we can kick on from this. And I think for just about the first time this season, that goal puts us top of the table as well. So that's a nice place to be. I did ask the board again, too, between episodes to see if we could expand or get a new stadium. And they're just not building me my stadium, which is outrageous. Gurke with a throw for Parry. No, it's not. It's Isaac. Isaac gets a cross in. It's cleared away. And Gurke gets it forward quickly for Brewerton. Brewerton spreads it out there for Ballerini. Can he pick out Big Mac? He goes himself. It gets tackled away by Dale Morgan. I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, I'm happy that he stayed in the league, Dale Morgan, because he was quite a promising prospect when we signed him. We signed him from Manchester City, and basically his downfall and why he didn't develop is because he wasn't a wag. If he'd been a wag, he would have been playing on the left back for us, and I think he could have actually turned into a decent player. Big Mac with another chance, and it was that hit the crossbar. So I do feel a little bit bad for Dale Morgan. I think I'm partly responsible for the fact that he didn't quite develop into the player he could have been. Turpey with a ball into the box from the corner. It's out there for Big Mac. I've got to remember to put him... Oh, Big Mac, though, doesn't need to be in there. He'll bend it in from the outside. I'm not sure if that was actually a curler. It didn't look like a rocket. It looked more of a curler, didn't it? We'll have another look. It's going to be roughly the same angle. A little bit higher up, perhaps. Did he bend it, or did he... No, it's outside of the foot almost, isn't it? Anyway, whatever it is, it's in the back of the net. It's a second for Big Mac. We are 2-0 up. That's what he can do from the edge of the area. And we go again with Turpey's free kick. It's gone down. Isaac will take the penalty. Our young striker. It would be nice to see him get a goal. I don't remember him taking a penalty before. But it's a good opportunity for him. Come on. Oh, he sticks it away wonderfully. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Back of the net for Isaac. That's his third of the season. We'll demand a little bit more. And as things are looking out here, what we might hopefully do is get Big Mac a hat-trick before half-time. I would like to get Damien Allmark into this game. The reason that Big Mac basically started was A, because he wants more game time, and B, I just wanted to make sure that we had a strong team out there. But 3-0, that is a wonderful place to be. Let's tell them assertively, don't get complacent, please, boys. I think I am going to take Big Mac off, even though he is on a hat-trick. The reason for that is because, if we remember, De Mayo is out for a while with a broken, was it ankle or broken something? So we don't have a second quality striker, let's say. European striker, maybe, if we're being more correct. So we'll make that change, get Allmark on. That should keep Big Mac relatively fresh for Besiktas, if we were to need him. And here we go, Gordon with the goal kick. That is not the best. It's won there by Ballerini. Evans threads it through for Isaac. Isaac, it's blocked away. Allmark's there. He gets it out for York. Look at the space Ballerini has. That's a wonderful pass from Sam York to find him to the back stick. It's overhit. Oh, Parry collects it. Can he pick out somebody? Big Mac, not Big Mac, what's his name? Big Allmark. Allmark is lurking. But we're going to play through the middle. York, another great ball. This time out to the left for Parry. It's blocked away. Evans has it. Evans looks to bend one in, but can't get that thing on target. And that'll do it for the highlight. Let's demand a little bit more. Can we get a goal in this second half and try and kick us on again? Ballerini is looking tired. I might look to Owen Morgan. Did we have him at one stage as well? It's gone to Craig Lowndes. He's a V8 supercar driver. Anyway, that's not ideal. We'll tell him to concentrate. 3-1. Suddenly, the game seems to be just a little bit back alive, doesn't it? And, well, that's horrible marking at the back post. I'm going to guess maybe this man here is the one responsible. All right, Ballerini, you're looking tired. Let's get Dewey Moore on for you, please. I mean, we shouldn't need to panic too much here. We should be more than good enough. Here we go, Turpey with another corner. Chips it in. It's headed away again. And, well, we don't want to get back to 3-2. It was looking so good at half-time. And it's all going a little bit wrong this second half. Because they haven't scored yet, so we shouldn't be so negative. Come on, boys. We're putting decent pressure on them now, but Williams is there. Williams has been pounced on by Sam Evans, and can Sam Evans go and finish this off now? Sam Evans, it's a good save. Gordon comes back to haunt us with a nice save. Ball up for Buchland. I tell you what, this team is about half Bala Town. Sam York wins possession back, and, well, he looked to go early forward again there, but didn't look like it found its target. Let's give him some praise. Allmark hasn't set the world alight since he's come on. But we have settled the game down now. I mean, they've scored from their only shot on target, so it's not too bad. Second half has not quite worked out as we would have liked, but a really good first half there. The Big Mac double, Isaac's penalty, and we have won that game 3-1. So Mac Meyer sends Bala Town top. Considering we were in a little bit of a sticky situation there with player freshness, I'm quite happy with that. But guys, wait right there. We are going to Besiktas next. This is huge. Okay, welcome back. Now we are about to face Besiktas. Now, unfortunately, the under-19s have lost to the Besiktas under-19s, which is always a bad sign for us for some reason. But the good news is that they have qualified from the group with a game in hand. So absolutely perfect. That is wonderful stuff. Mr. Turpey impressed in the under-19s. So that's excellent to see. All right, now let's go and have a look at what we're doing here. We are the favourites for this one. But we have seen both Celtic and Atletico Madrid come to Besiktas and struggle. Now, we don't know too much about them. We do know that we played them earlier on, of course, first game of the group, and beat them quite comfortably. We can see the way they played against Atletico Madrid last time out. They got an early goal, and that was all she wrote. Let's have a look at what we're doing here, and we're not going to sit back and die wondering here. So it's going to be Correa in goal. It's Thompson, Susnik, Beckett, and Noster as the back four. It's Nicolin and Arias. Now, Arias and Thompson are both on bookings. Ideally, we will win this game, and they'll be suspended for the last group game, which won't mean anything. Puklin, Holic, and Fomin in behind Matteo Freschi. They've been good. They were really good against Celtic. We need to be a little bit better defensively, though. Of course, if Holic can pick up where he left off last time out, just banging them in from everywhere, that would be a good thing. Now, they're a little bit more defensive than we were maybe anticipating here. So that gives me a little bit more faith with the fact that we played Holic. Challenger to go out there, prove a point. Do we go assertive again? We could potentially, you've been on a good run lately, go out there and impress me. Let's do the old assertive, passionate again, and hope that it keeps working for us. We've been doing okay in Europe. Of course, the problem is often that I forget what I've said between games. So, I mean, I think there's a way you can check, but where's the fun in that? All right, come on, boys, come on. We don't need to win this game, but if we could win this game, we should secure our passage out of the group stage. Nicolin has picked himself up a booking. Celtic's taking the lead in Atletico Madrid. Now, that is not ideal. We are the red shirts. I was getting excited then that we had the highlight, but we don't. We are in the red shirts. And what we don't want to do is, with Celtic in front, find ourselves behind. Thompson nods that down for Holick. Nice ball for Arias. He goes past his man. Can he play a pass in here? Will he go himself? He goes himself. And to be honest, he probably shouldn't have, based on the shot itself. All right, is that Thompson on a booking now? We've got a dangerous free kick here to defend. It's in a difficult position. Corrier's there, makes a double save, a triple save, you might even say. And we just about get away with that. Come on, boys. Let's skip that, please, game. Come on. Oh, nervous. I don't blame you. I'm a little bit nervous. Arias stands over a free kick. It's a decent one, but it's a little bit too overhit. The keeper can claim it. And you start wondering if my team talk was a little bit too demanding on them. Beckett to Susnik. He goes back to Correa. Correa gets it forward again to Beckett. Wide there for Nosta. Here we go with Puklen. Can he slip a pass in? Come on. He gets a cheeky ball over. Fomin goes past one. Can Fomin pull it back? Oh, what is that, Fomin? All right, everybody calm down. Everybody calm the F down. Here we go with Arias. It's a decent one again, but their goalkeeper's... Oh, what's happened? Is it a penalty? Is it a penalty? It's going to be given. It is given. The keeper's coming for everything, but someone in the defensive line there has done something silly. We'll take the penalty. Who's going to take it? Is it Pukland that's picked it up? It's a second yellow. Oh, they're down to 10. This couldn't be any better. It's Freshy. Can Freshy... Well, he missed against Haverfordwest or whoever it was, but he didn't miss that one. Freshy with a fifth of the season. It's 1-0 to Bala Town. They're down to 10 men. And this is suddenly looking very, very nice indeed. Now, I'm trying to think. If Celtic were to win... Are we 2 points up on them right now? I can't even remember. Let's not worry about it. We're top of the group as things stand. That would mean, of course, if we were to win this and then go on and beat Atletico Madrid at home, that would put us top of the group, which would be a fantastic achievement. Susnik with a ball forward. He finds Fomin. Don't shoot, mate. Just get a cross in. That's what you're good at. There it is. It's headed towards goal. Oh, I'll tell you what, Pukland. He's almost tucked it in the far corner there. Why are we looking so nervous, boys? It's just the two. It's Pukland and it's Nicolin. But anyway, we've got ourselves through to half-time. Celtic are still 1-0 up in Atletico Madrid. What do we say? They're a man down. Don't let the performance levels drop. I think that's probably the most sensible thing we can say. We've got a stressed-out looking Beckett. You're fine, mate. Nicolin, just don't get yourself sent off, please. Pukland looking nervous. Why are you nervous, mate? Why are you nervous? Let's get out there. We need him to be relaxed. He is our one of our key attacking players. Nicolin apprehensive on a booking. That I don't think is going to work for me. We have Bruton on the bench, so we'll make that change. Freshy's looking apprehensive as well. We might just give it a no pressure shout. Come on, boys. We've just got to keep possession here and play sensibly. Can we get the second goal, which should hopefully settle the tie for us? Here we go with Arias. He goes across. Thompson's a long way forward. Can he pull one back? Atletico Madrid pull level. Pukland. Oh, how has he missed that? How have you missed that, Pukland? We've got Jarzabowski on the bench. Do we go with him? Calm down, boys. Why are we so nervous? Why are we so nervous? All right, we're going to have to... It changes the way we play a little bit, but Jarzabowski as a winger. Arias as a playmaker. Just go on support, though, for me, please. And let's leave it at that. Another highlight. Come on, boys. Just get this second goal. Surely down to 10. They're not going to come back from 2. Nosta with a cross. It's a decent one. It was Fomin just over the bar. That was better than his first attempt, wasn't it? Let's try maybe an encourage. I need a shout that's going to stop us looking nervous and apprehensive. We've got a goal kick here, or a free kick actually, it will be with Correa. He goes for Beckett. Spreads it wide there for Thompson. This is nice. I wonder if we need to look to exploit the flanks. Here we go. Oh, they're down to 9. Now, we saw last episode, down to 9 men doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work in our favour, because we saw Iceland get a penalty and come back. Let's try praising them. We've got 5 minutes to play here. Let's just go back to positive. Noster with a throw. We're coming up towards stoppage time. Holick with the ball. Can he pull it back? I'll tell you what, they're lunging in from everywhere. They're falling to pieces. Noster, bit of quality, mate. There's a good field ball, a cross-field ball. Thompson unleashes one. Fomin should get to that. Just be sensible here, boys. Just be sensible. Fomin does a circle and comes back. Arias for Jazabowski, for Noster. There's a great ball for Fomin, and the goalkeeper has done magnificently well. I keep thinking if Pukkelin had just finished that header, we'd be 2-0 up and flying. We would be job done. Thompson with a throw-in, 3 minutes to play. I'm so nervous I can barely think, never mind talk. Arias ball into the box. It's there with Freshy. Can he pull one back? He beats his man. He does pull it back. It's there for Noster as it's headed away. Noster for Jazabowski for Arias. And Arias seals the game for us. It is 2-0. It's only his second goal of the season. It's his first in Europe. And Juan Arias has sent us into the knockout rounds. Surely, if it's still a draw in the other game, that should do it, because Celtic will not be able to catch us. Celtic had to win, if we won, to keep this alive. They had to match our result. And, well, they haven't done that if they're not going to beat Atletico Madrid. And there it is, boys. That should be us into the knockout rounds of a dominant win. Yes, against 9 men. We should have been a much more dominant win. What do we say to that? Let's just say good work out there, despite being ridiculously nervous. So Bala Town defeat 9-man Besiktas, and there it is. We have qualified for the first knockout round, and we've done it with a game to spare. Who are these boys? Excellent, excellent stuff. Thompson, good defensive work, mate. Now, the excellent thing about that as well is it means we can rest anybody on a booking for this final group game as well. So we have gone top of the group as well, 1 point ahead of Atletico Madrid. So if we draw our final group game at home to Atletico Madrid, we will go through as group winners. And I tell you what, I didn't think I'd be saying that anytime soon. But now, guys, that'll do it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We'll be back next time for Caernarfon Town. We'll send the Wags out to get them, hopefully, a little bit further in the Welsh Cup than we got in the Welsh League Cup. And then we will play our final group game against Atletico Madrid. We're into the knockout rounds. Could we go through as group winners? Take care.